So how much electricity does a heat pump actually use? Now it depends on the time of year. Obviously a heat pump is going to be working a lot harder in the winter months and barely working at all in the summer months, so you are going to get a variable rate and cost of electricity, but it does even out and it gets very interesting. So I've just looked at Open Energy Monitoring, which is an open monitor that tracks the performance of heat pumps live. So you can actually see how well a heat pump is performing. And I've looked at the data and I'm going to share it with you right now. So this particular pump is a 7 kilowatt heat pump. It's an air source heat pump and it's been built and designed to operate and run at 400% efficiency. Now that's very important because that's going to play a massive important factor into how much electricity the heat pump actually uses. So let's start with the worst month of the year, the coldest month of the year, January. Now in January, this particular heat pump used 615 kilowatts of energy. And if you're paying a typical rate of 22p per kilowatt, you're going to have a bill of around £135 for that month. That's the worst month of the year. However, in June, the summer months, the heat pump was barely being used and it only used 22 kilowatts of energy, which would mean there'd be a bill of around £4.84 for the entire month to heat your home. So you can see it varies massively depending on the cold weather and depending on the hot weather. But overall, if you look at the data on Open Energy Monitoring, you can see how efficient electricity can be by using a heat pump, and that it's so much cheaper and more efficient and actually kinder to the environment than using traditional gas systems.